So, hello everyone, welcome to my first ever video, and my very first reading would be about HoloArmis 3 months from now. So I've already shuffled the cards and lay them out on the screen so it's easier for me to read them. So right off the bat, just as I saw these cards, is that the boys are cooking something, and it is something that they haven't done before. It's a project that they haven't done before, like each of them, or at least not on stream. And I get this message that the main, like the member who brought up this idea was the leader. And it's more likely, like, since no one has ever done before, is that they will be made into some kind of a trendsetter. Like, this whole project is not very, let's say, common for VTubers or maybe streamers. So this project will likely become a trend, like a content that will be copied by other content creators. And there's also a message that it's been a long time that it's on the table. I mean, it's already cooking months ago, like maybe before they even debuted. They already had this idea of doing something like it, and the process, like, since there's no precedence, is that they kind of like, it's kind of like a trial and error. You know, there are different inputs from the members, and there are conflicting opinions, conflicting ideas. Maybe one member wanted to add that one member wanted to remove this one. And because of that, you know, along the way, it kind of like perfected this project. So it will be very successful, it will be very fun, that will take off very, very successfully. Let me just pull out some cards about what the project actually is, like maybe just a little glimpse. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, and I'm not saying it will happen, but maybe there are some kind of spoilers, so let's just a tiny bit of what the project will be. Okay, so we've got the cards laid out. From all the cards, enough collab, or it could be a 3D debut. I mean, it's kind of like a common thing to do that in VTubing, but I guess the content of the 3D activity is different, and it requires strength, you know, it requires courage and endurance to do that certain activity. So maybe instead of like a 2-hour stream of their 3D debut, it would become, I don't know, 5 hours. In since they've gotten like a whole months, like multiple months of planning in it, there are still some moments where it's kind of like spontaneous, and that spontaneity will be the thing, or like will help gather the initial viewers, and then the whole stream in itself, kind of like they got hooked with the spontaneity, but they stayed for like the whole activity of the project. So I also just flip a card. I don't know why I did that, but we have a King of Swords. And another thing that might happen is that they're dropping another song. And there's also some kind of collaboration with a big brand, or like a big named brand, that will help them produce this song. So maybe they've got to work with a famous DJ, and like no other VTubers has collaborated with that DJ, or some kind of music artist. And I've got a feeling that it will be male, just because the card is a King of Swords. I mean, not necessarily, but I'm betting on um the collab partner being a male. Anyways, that's it for the reading. Thank you so much. And you can come back to this video if 3 months later did it happen, or whatever. You can leave a comment then. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.